All right, I am not a criminal attorney, and I'm not here to give legal advice, but I am here to get y'all the real on this Diddy trial. Now, let's get into what the defense came back and said in their opening statement. Now, the defense, they took an interesting stand, although not surprised. So, the defense took the stand that because everyone's seen this viral video of Cassie and Diddy at the hotel, where he is physically abusing Cassie, right? And so they're taking the stance that Diddy is not denying that he was violent against Cassie, right? He takes full accountability for that. But him committing a domestic violent act against Cassie is not the same as him, trafficking this witness. And that's interesting, right? So basically, essentially what the defense is saying, like, y'all charging my client with the wrong count. Y'all should have charged him with domestic violence. Because what we saw in this video does not equate to trafficking. His attorney then also went on to say that they were going to be hearing evidence about Diddy's sexual preferences. And we done heard over several months, Diddy had some preferences, right? So he prefaced that with, it may make y'all uncomfortable, but this is his truth, right? This is what he liked. This is what he enjoyed. And while this may make you uncomfortable, keep in mind, this is also not trafficking. He also went on to say that y'all ain't here to judge him. You're not here to judge him for what he liked to do behind closed doors in the bedroom with who he wants to do it with. You're here to decide whether or not his sexual preferences, that's going to make you uncomfortable, equates or meets the elements of trafficking and transportation for the purposes of prostitution. What else did they say in their opening statement? Now, this is going to eat the girlies up. His defense attorney also took the stance in their opening statement to say Cassie was there on her own free will. He didn't force her to be there. He didn't force her to stay. She was there. Get my hair together. That she was there for 11 years. She stayed for 11 years. Not against her will. She stayed on her own volition for 11 years. And she broke up with him and left him on her own. And because of that, how could she dare say that he held her against her will, that he kidnapped her, that he had put forced labor on her, that he bribed her? How could she dare say these things? Because she was there on her own volition. He might have hit her and physically abused her, but that didn't matter. She was on her own free will. She decided to stay. She decided to leave on her own. I don't think that's where I would have went. No, I know that's not where I would have went in my opening statement if I was the defense attorney. But hey, that's why they getting paid the big bucks, and I'm sitting over here in my bed recapping. My name is Andrea Snipes-Booker, and that is The Real on this Diddy trial.